Hello and welcome to Catfish Trash Talk. This is episode 1, and I am your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my co-host, Noelle Winters Herzog.
Who's that? That's me. Me.
Hello, Noelle. Are you excited? I feel like we're just in a new space. This is a new podcast. This is episode 1. I feel giddy.
I was just going to say I feel giddy.
Because we share a brain. If you are listening for the very first time, just know that Noelle and I have been best friends for, 45 years.
Yes.
Forever, for as long as I could remember, I've always been a best friend of Noelle.
Yeah, there's never not been a you.
There's no time before Noelle. There's no time before Tracey. There's no time before Tracey and Noelle. And we are here. I'm a stand-up comic in New York City. Noelle is a very famous storyteller. She is also a regular person and a caterer to the stars. And we're here because we are the Trash Talk team. We have 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk, Teen Mom Trash Talk, and now adding to the Trash Talk family, our real favorite show.
Catfish Trash Talk.
Wow. Is that the new theme song?
No, I sing so well.
That was really good. We're here to cover the new season that just came out, but it's not.
Right. It's just a continuation.
It's season 8, episode 33.
Okay.
All right. Well, Neve, I think you need to negotiate your contract a little bit. Because 33 episodes in one season, I think you got gypped.
It's unheard of. I've never watched a show with this many episodes a season.
But I'm excited to go on this journey with everyone here. Make sure you're following us on Instagram, Twitter, and Stereo. I'm at Trixie Tuzini, TrixieTuzzini. And Noelle is at Noe Girl on all of those things as well. So that's Instagram, Twitter, and Stereo. You can go to stereo.com/Trixie Tuzini.
What?
Now, also, before we start the episode, we have a very well-established Patreon with so many bonus episodes. If you like us, if you love us, if you know us, if you don't, make sure you join patreon.com/Trash Talk Podcast for over 150 episodes of our bonus podcast, BS, where me and Noelle, guess what?
We BS.
Yeah, a little bit. There's 16 and Pregnant Trash Talk, Unexpected Trash Talk. There's 90 Day Fiance Self-Quarantine Trash Talk. So many extras. It's amazing.
That really is amazing, Tracey.
It is. We are amazing. We're amazing savings.
I love that store.
Let's jump in head first. Season 8, episode 33. This is Tyler and Stefany with an A-N-Y at the end.
Yeah, Stefany spelled stupidly.
Well, that's not very nice. So
sorry.
We start off the episode with Neve's brother Ariel, aka Rel.
Oh, that's what he was saying. Okay.
Yes. This is his brother. So if you guys don't know, if you're just a fan of the TV show and you never saw Catfish the movie.
Oh, no, you have to watch it.
You have to. I'm sure we'll do an episode on Catfish the movie. Catfish the movie, it made my soul sing.
It's so good. I forgot about it.
Well, Neve's brother Ariel was who made the movie with his partner. I think it was Henry.
I don't remember, but I think Max was a part of it too, wasn't he?
No, Max was not
behind the scenes.
I don't think so.
I'm telling you, I think Max was a part of it.
I don't think so. Maybe.
Yeah, I promise. I think he was like, but not obviously in the documentary.
Why am I like this?
What? That why you know everything?
Why do we? No. Why do we have no facts?
Oh, Tracey, what are you, new here? This is who I am. I just make so many assumptions over and over and over again. I like it. I like to keep people on their toes.
I really do enjoy that too. Now, I think he was just in the TV show, but it's okay. We could pretend that he was in the movie too.
Okay. Neve is also, I think that Neve is so cute. I just think he gets cuter and cuter.
The cutest. I got to tell you, I really like Cammie.
So do I. I think what a great replacement for Max. I love her.
Because you know what I like about her? I like that she's regular. She's not over the top. She's not trying to perform for us.
She's so calm.
She's so calm that sometimes I'm like, Cammie.
No, but then she gets snarky too, which I like.
She definitely does. I think that she is just a wonderful compliment to Neve. I think they get along well. They're just a great team, and I'm very happy with it. I'm just really happy with it. So now they're filming. I was going to say Rel. Neve is filming from his brother's office. That's how he, by accident, walked in while he was filming a TV show real quick by accident. He didn't know.
Sure. It's also a lame office. Sorry, Rel.
It is a little bit of a lame office.
It is, though. Neve always films from very cool apartments. This isn't a cool space.
Well, because he has a place in New York. He has a place in the Hamptons, you know. Okay. Well, now we're going to talk about Tyler. He's from Massachusetts and Stefany is from Florida. Tyler, I think, is 26 and Stefany is 35.
35. Yep.
Okay. So they met just on the best dating app ever. It's called Pornhub.
Who meets on Pornhub?
Who meets on Pornhub and thinks it's okay? Like, and thinks like, wow, we're going to get married.
But also, like, who actually goes to Pornhub to like comment?
Right.
Is this a thing?
Apparently. So now I actually don't even blame Tyler because Tyler is actually a content creator. He's a porn actor.
Okay, good. Sure.
So, no, but I'm saying like if he's getting his video commented on, then like that's why he's there. But like, why is she commenting?
Right. Well, he's also like scouting for like people to perform with.
For partners.
Yes, for partners. You're right. Why is she?
I don't know.
Is she just cruising?
She's cruising for a bruising. So they exchange phone numbers and they talk all the time, but he's very guarded because he's cautious. He had some bad relationships. Now, I don't know about you, but I've never had a bad relationship. I don't think anyone, I hate when people say that.
I know.
Because everyone's had bad relationships.
I know.
Anyway, he wants to marry her. Obviously,
sure.
He wants to marry Pornhub Stefany. They've never video chatted. They've never met up because this is a quote from Tyler. Her parents are always having to get surgeries and she takes care of them.
I LOL'd. I'm like, Tracey's going to love this one. Tracey's going to love this. How many surgeries do they need?
They need a lot. It's always on the day they're going to meet. I mean,
one ingrown toenail at a time, I guess. Like, what are they doing?
Saying, I think that's the saying. One toenail at a time. So also, side note, is Rel is in the background now. Is he wearing a beret?
Yes. Okay. I thought that was just me. I'm like, this man is wearing a beret.
But it's like pulled down. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what, Rel? That's why Neve has a very successful TV show and you're behind the scenes.
Right. This is why you have an underground dungeon office, Rel.
So Tyler, we learn he works at a coffee shop. But, you know, obviously the pandemic took out his job. So he started making porn. Now, Neve says, oh, you're an amateur porn actor. And he says, I'm not amateur. Another quote. Daddy got what he's got.
My heart stopped.
And then I was like, Tyler.
But also, like, what has Daddy got? Like, I want you to elaborate a little bit on this.
Well, I think that we could probably dig a little bit deeper and find his Pornhub.
I didn't even think, why didn't I just look for him? I should have looked for him.
I don't know. I mean, I would have felt silly talking about him after I saw his
I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Well, he uploads a video every 2 weeks and he has to find different girls on Pornhub. He finds them on Pornhub because obviously they're down.
And he doesn't do repeat clients.
Right. So he likes to keep it fresh, new and exciting. Right. So he messages this girl. She was in a porn. There's no face in her video. And, you know, he's like, but a lot of girls don't want their face in a video. Yes. Understood. Valid. Porn, especially Pornhub. Like a lot of them are, you know, this is amateur. This is like homemade almost.
Yes.
So, Neve and Cammie ask him, what do you know about her? And here's my first quote on that.
Okay.
I know she has 2 parents. Okay. Now I'm going to go on to say, I know she definitely has a nose.
Right.
I know that she was conceived from an egg and a sperm.
Okay.
I know that she was either born through cesarean section or a vaginal birth.
Okay.
I know that her heart beats every day.
She has a face.
Yeah, there's definitely blood involved in her body somewhere. She grows hair from some place on her body.
Okay.
Probably her head, but you know,
you never really know. Right.
And Neve's like, okay, good. So we have a lot. No, that was a real quote. I know she has 2 parents.
She has two parents and she lives outside of Tampa. That's it.
Well, she's 35. He's 26. And
Right.
then he says something very strange.
What does he say?
Here's another quote. She has no kids as far as I'm concerned. And then he says she's not married as far as I'm concerned. I don't think that's what he meant. I think he means
As far as I know. Yep. It's like, as far as I'm concerned, that means like she's got kids, but I don't recognize them.
She's also married, right? And I don't care.
It's like, what is you talking about?
They try to talk to me and I ignore them.
Listen, I have to tell you, this might seem minuscule to you. The background. Did you look at his living room? Like where he's sitting? So he has a couch, normal, regular couch. But then he has a TV covering his like window. There's nothing facing the TV. There's no furniture facing the TV. So how are you watching TV?
So here's the thing. I really think that all of these apartments are staged a little bit.
I was wondering that.
Yeah, they're probably like, move this, move that, move that. They maybe they made him move the TV so there's no reflection.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Sometimes I think they go to like an Airbnb to film.
Also, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Every single apartment is real clean.
But that's what I mean.
With no personal stuff.
Right. There's never like pictures on the walls. There's never a dust bunny to be seen.
I think you're absolutely right. I think that it's because I was going to say this isn't a hotel room, but you're right. It could be an Airbnb.
Yeah, I think so.
This definitely makes sense. Okay. So now she has no kids or isn't married as far as he's concerned. And he loves her. They talk on the phone every single night. And you know, he wants to marry her.
It's like, okay, sure.
Okay. So we find out that he had an ex.
Yes.
They were together for 3 years. And when they broke up, she just like dropped him like a bad habit.
Right. Like
with
she
no
was just
explanation.
Like, I think we should break up.
Right. So he tried hurting himself.
It's terrible.
It's very, very sad, very terrible. But then also you're like, okay, there's a theme on this episode.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And which is like, is this scripted? Okay. So we also know that she has an Android.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
I like that they say that, like how I say that.
But there's actually nothing wrong with that. Just so you out there know,
you sound like you're projecting a little bit, Noelle.
Because, you know, I hear from you how bad Androids are.
It's not bad. It's just that you're poor.
But why?
I don't know
why
you're
Android
poor.
stuff is pretty expensive.
I don't know why you're poor. You make a good living, Noelle. I'm not positive why.
I don't know.
I don't get involved in your personal finances. But you know what? When you have an Android phone, you're telling the whole world, I'm struggling a little bit.
You know what, guys? I don't agree with that. I don't know if you agree with that, but I don't agree with that.
You know we're going to get so much hate.
Of course.
I'm kidding, guys. I'm not kidding. So she has no Facebook, no Snapchat.
And she won't download Snapchat either.
She won't. But what she does have are, and I quote, "tig old biddies." And that's how you know he's an actual porn star, not an amateur, because he doesn't even say big old titties. He says tig old biddies.
Ew, and that's what he probably says in his porn. Come over here, you tig old biddies. Ew.
Well, very soon after they
and you know what? It's true. Cammie said, what kind? What were they looking at that they met on a forum? What kind of porn were you looking at?
They don't
that
say.
They met. I'm so curious.
Okay. So now, well, no, I think that he commented on her because she was uploading videos, remember, with no face.
Oh, okay. I thought they met almost like they both commented on.
No, I don't think so.
They both
like,
watched.
Oh, this is my favorite.
That's what I pictured. That's exactly what I pictured. Like anime porn or something. Who knows?
I love watching women walk around barefooted and chop meat. Me too. It's my favorite. So here's the thing. She deleted Pornhub because there was a problem with her account. So then Cammie brought it up that they weren't letting people that weren't verified post anymore. So I know that on some websites to be verified, it's not like being verified on social media.
Right.
You have to send a picture of yourself, your license, and like you have to match everything.
Oh, but I like that Cammie knew that about Pornhub.
I mean, it's like, I just heard, my friend told me, and my friend's neighbor.
That's how I've heard.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, I wouldn't have been uploading any kind of videos without my face. So that's good. That's definitely good because I've never done that. So
Never.
I'm just sorry, Cami. So she's not verified. Now, here's the other thing.
Yeah.
That Catfish for quite a while, for the last few years, has been bleeping out last names.
Yes. I don't know why.
Now, all of a sudden, we're back to the unbleep.
Oh, I didn't notice that they unbleeped it. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So her name is Stefany Dunger. That's what and she's from Largo, Florida.
Okay.
Now, and her username on Pornhub was NY Angel. And I'm like,
and
well,
that's why I was like, right.
Now, he sends them pictures that she had sent him. It's one of them is just like a regular butt pic, and then there's a tiggle biddy pic.
Well, okay. So this is like what they've been doing the past few Zoom episodes.
Yeah.
They keep showing like he will like whoever the person is, usually it's the guy, he'll just send outright the naked picture of a woman.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
here's her breasts.
Yes. Oh, here's
and Cammy's
her
like,
insides.
I don't want to see this.
Right, but also like maybe not on TV.
But that's what I mean. Maybe her face.
Okay, but also revenge porn. Like, don't you think that if they show that on Catfish, it's revenge porn?
Yeah, I don't like it.
They probably make sure it's like public domain.
Sure.
Okay, so now they try to reverse Google image it, and the boob pic hits on Google image.
Like right away.
Right away. It's from September 2014, and then boom, the butt pic right behind it.
Neve loses his mind. He's like, this has never happened before. Like,
he's like, I've never seen a woman naked. All right, so now we Google her phone number. It gets registered to possibly her mother, Leah Dunger, who's 63 years old. And then Stefany's listed as a child or as a relative.
As a relative, right.
Okay, so now here's what I want to tell you.
Tell me.
So now they find the voter registration website or whatever it is. It doesn't look super official to me, but maybe it is.
And
then they click on Stefany's and it says married.
Yes.
So does mine.
Really?
Yeah, I was Googling myself the other night. Excuse me.
Okay.
Because I do that sometimes, just to, like, just to make sure everything's good.
I don't do that.
And some websites, like, you know how it's like they just like list your age.
Yes.
It lists me as married sometimes.
No way.
Yeah, that's why I was like, she's definitely not married. I know that where they're going with this, but she's definitely not married because mine says married.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yes.
Weird, especially on a voting one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if it was. It's
official.
Probably, it's pulling information from different unofficial places on the internet. That's what's happening. So now Tyler comes back in the Zoom, and Neve is like, "Listen, maybe she's exactly who she says she is, and she's just being careful by she's sending you nude pictures of someone else so that she doesn't get caught up."
Which I can understand that.
And then Tyler's voice gets really high or weird or something.
He's not great.
Okay, well, they tell him that she's married.
Right.
So then they text her and she's like, okay, I can't video chat on my phone because my phone is actually just a rock.
Right. And I just don't have video chat.
Or chat or video or what? I can't hear you.
But it's like, but they're right. How was she uploading videos to Pornhub?
So they're like, okay, cool. We can overnight a phone to you. Now, in this situation, in my heart, I'm a little bit Neve and a little bit Cammy.
Okay.
Because I feel like, okay, so they ask her for her address and she gives them a Texas address.
Yes.
And she's like, yeah, I'm visiting a friend in Texas. Tyler knows. And he's like, oh, I did not know that. She told me a friend was coming to her.
Big mad.
Okay, but that's the whole thing. Cammy doesn't want to send her a phone because Cammy's like, no, she's scamming us for a phone.
Right.
And there's a lot of that in my heart.
See, I'm more like Neve. I'd be like, let's just send it to her and get her to do this
and see what happens. So now, but I do have a little bit of Neve in me because I'm like, listen, buy her a cheap phone.
Yes.
What are we going to waste? A few $100?
Buy her a StarTAC, buy her a track phone.
So yada, yada, yada. A few weeks later, she gets her Magic Diary Secret Sender.
She gets her Zach Morris phone.
You remember that? The Magic Diary Secret Sender?
I do.
I had that in like 7th grade.
I remember I made my dad get me like a fake cell phone from, the neighborhood store that he
Mhm.
loved. And I used to sit there and pretend to talk on it. And he was like, "You're such a loser. Like, you're way too old for this."
He's like, "No, you're 23. Just get an iPhone." And you're like,
Pretty
"I can't
much.
afford it."
Uh-huh. Like, God, I'll buy it for you. Stop looking. People are looking at you, Noelle.
That's called mental illness. Okay,
Yeah, he
so
made fun of me forever for
yeah,
that.
your dad was absolutely right.
Uh-huh.
So now Neve said, he's like, "I know it's a risk. It's a
Right,
risk
but
I'm
he's willing
to
to take it.
Okay,
Right.
I understand. So now Tyler texts Neve and he's like, "All right, so or right now she texted me and said she can't chat today, but she can tomorrow, and she won't do it on the show."
Yeah, no, that's not going to fly in my
Right.
book.
So he's like, "All right, you have to give her an ultimatum." So he's like, "Okay." So she said, "Okay, it's
Mhm.
time you know the truth."
And that's how you know. Dun, dun,
So
dun.
she 100% barrels into the Zoom.
Well, that's what I mean. She's not even like scared. She's not even like, "I hope you still like me," or "Everything I said
She
was true."
obviously not the girl in the picture.
No. Mm-mm.
Also, she talks like a baby.
Okay. So when she was talking, I was like, she actually seems like really nice.
She was doing baby talk.
But right. But then I'm like, maybe there's something wrong with
Yes.
me.
Okay, there's definitely something going on.
Yes. Uh-huh.
So she said that she's like, "Yeah, I sent you pictures of a stranger."
Mm-hmm.
Also, I was
no remorse.
nothing, but there's something missing.
Yeah, there's something not there.
Right.
Mhm.
So now she was like, "Yeah, I was just uploading other people's videos to Pornhub." It's like, yeah, you didn't delete your account. You got kicked off of Pornhub.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
For uploading videos already on Pornhub.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, "Hey, Stefany, you can't post videos that you got from our website onto our website.
Does it work
again.
that way?
Like our logo's in the corner from the first time it was uploaded." It's like, "Oh yeah, all right, well, I get it." She said that she's, quote, helping a friend in Texas. What does that mean?
But what does that mean? You know what that means? It means you actually live in Texas.
Right, but also like
Also, she's in an Airbnb too. She just is. 100%. That is not her house.
That is not her house. That's no one's house.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Also, she's talking to them on a laptop.
Yeah. Oh, Cammie was like, what is this?
She's like, "Where's the phone?" And she's like, "Oh, it's in my purse." She's like, "Yeah, you're gonna send it back?" She's like, "I'll send it back." Like I wasn't gonna steal it. I just put it in my purse.
That was Tracey. What? That was a Tracey though.
No, I would have been way slicker than that.
No. I don't mean her.
Oh,
I mean, you were
Cammie.
Cammie. You're like, yeah, where is the phone? You're gonna send it back?
I would have been in the car driving to Texas. I would have been like, "I don't care if it cost me thousands of dollars to get here and get this $100 phone. I'm getting this phone from you."
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now she says, and this is a quote. This is a quote from Stefany.
Okay, let's hear it.
"I've never lied to him ever, and I never would."
Okay, but you're lying when you say that.
Okay, well, she said that she started the Pornhub account because, quote, she just wanted to watch videos.
Okay, well, guess what? You can watch videos on
without
Pornhub
uploading them.
Without uploading and without an account. You don't need anything.
Okay, but not only can you watch videos without uploading videos of your quote unquote self.
Sure.
Could you imagine if that was the exchange to watch a video on Pornhub? You had to
upload a video?
I think they should make that now.
That would be really interesting.
Like, okay, fine. You want to watch someone do porn? Do porn.
Then you do your own porn.
Do porn. You do porn. I'll send you one. Send to receive. S2R.
I would never watch another porn in my life. It'd be over. It'd be over. That's how you kick someone's porn addiction.
Noelle.
Yeah.
Do we start a website called S2R?
Uh-huh.
And that's, you have to make a porn to get a porn.
Yeah, porn for porn.
PFP.
You would like that a lot. You'd love to watch people like uncomfortable. Because you would love to watch like a guy like, "Oh God, are you kidding me? I got to do this now. I don't want to do this."
I would also be like, "Send me a picture of your license. I'm going to compare your face. And your face has to be in it."
Yes, it must be an exact match.
And what's your mom's email address? I'm going to send it to her. Does your mother know what you're doing? No, I'm kidding. So she said she just wanted to watch porn, but then she started talking to guys and she felt really happy because they all that she was super hot. Yet you weren't using It wasn't you.
Right. So they thought that the girl that you were posing as was hot but you don't even know how they felt about you because you just aren't showing who you are.
Exactly. So she said that she felt really bad. So she stopped talking to all the other guys when she met Tyler, and she just continued with Tyler.
Right.
Okay. So the real question in this episode is, what happened to her hair? Is this a very bad dye job? Did she just leave it processing on the roots and then just what happened?
Okay. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, first of all, maybe she bleached it and went too far and just didn't put the purple dye on that part. But then I thought maybe she over processed it and lost that hair. That's a bald spot.
Oh, I didn't think it was a bald spot. I think it's like a pink spot.
Oh, no. I feel like between the pink is a bald spot.
I thought it was just a pink spot.
Regardless, it's a spot that shouldn't be there.
There was a dye accident.
Yes, there was a daccident. And it just shouldn't be there. No. Because I was like staring at it the whole time. You know the way I feel about hair. I'm like staring at it the whole time. I'm like, what happened exactly? Let me fix that.
Well, she says, I love him. He makes me smile.
Okay, but that is like that. I don't know. Those are words that I hear from like bad people. You know what I mean?
She seemed like she was on like this autopilot, like dead inside.
Yes.
So also she mentions that a couple of her exes hit her. And then she also had a lot of death in the family.
She's not doing well.
So Cammie's like, why did you do this? You had to know this would hurt him. And then Neve comes in.
It's like been this whole time.
He's like, hey, do you like Crystal? You like Crystal? This is good? And he's like, I need a break. And he leaves the Zoom. And you know what? That's exactly what I would have done. I would have been like, what?
Too.
My mom's calling me. I have to go. I just realized I'm on deadline.
I love that Neve then texts him. He's like, come back in, buddy. She's gone.
It's like, don't worry. You're okay. So now Cammie asks him the same thing. And he says he can't overlook the lies.
Okay. You know, that's a nice way of saying not interested.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So now he said that he has to really think if he wants to continue talking to her as a friend, and then they bring her back into the Zoom.
Right.
And he says, you know, I don't care about looks, but but can I tell you something?
Yeah.
If I met a guy and he said to me, Tracey, you know, I don't care about looks. Did you just call me ugly?
You just called me disgusting.
You just called me ugly.
Right.
Okay, cool. So now he said that he needs time because he feels betrayed.
I get it. Listen, it is a betrayal. But I almost wish that sometimes people were more real on this show. Like, no, I don't like you because I thought you looked like someone else.
Right. But also, I mean, betrayal also, like, what kind of person sends the wrong pictures for 2 years?
Right. Well, that's what gets me. They weren't just talking for like a month or two. Like she legit posed. Okay.
So here's the thing, right? I feel like sometimes we get the case of the revenge.
Yes.
And that's funny to me.
Yes, me too.
Like when it's your ex-wife because you haven't paid child support.
Yeah, that's great.
LOL. She's not mentally ill. She's getting back
hates you. Yeah.
But these women scare me.
Me too, because I think what also scared me about her is she's just so unaffected by this. And when he's like, oh, I need time, she's like, okay.
Yeah, she goes, that's the price I have to pay. That's okay.
She's not like, no, I love you.
No, I know. So she also tells Cammie, she's like, you know, I'm trying to change. I'm trying to lose weight. And Cammie says real quick, good for you. And I was like, ooh, Cammie, why are we focusing on
it has nothing to do with her weight.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, instead of saying like this could have been a learning moment.
Yes.
Where Cammie said, hey, Stefany,
it's not about that. Yeah.
Do you think this is because of your weight?
Right.
Like he doesn't want to be with you? Or do you think it's because you've lied to him for 2 years, sent him other pictures when you knew what he was looking for?
Right.
Okay. So now she said that he's the best thing that ever happened to her.
Which, listen, maybe they had a great connection, I'm sure. And I think that's why he's so hurt. Because they did get along so well.
But at the end of the day, he's not going to be in a relationship with her. He's not interested.
Well, also because it's a total turnoff because you know you can never trust her.
Exactly.
You just know that.
And also, what's wrong?
And also, where does she live? You don't even know if she lives in
Right.
Florida.
Also, she stole a phone from MTV.
Yeah. And also, she was uploading porn of people that
Of
aren't
a stranger.
her. Yes.
Exactly. So now they tried to be friends, but
Mhm.
Tyler just could not deal with it.
Yeah.
And
It
then,
probably screwed him up.
oh, for sure. Also, he
Mhm.
doesn't want to talk to her anymore.
Right. And he doesn't have to.
Okay, but also, I bet you anything, he tried to be friends with her and he caught her in more and more and more lies.
Oh, I'm sure. But now what happened to Stefany?
Okay, and that's why I'm telling you, Stefany is unable to be contacted because she told him more and more and more lies. No?
Oh, okay. No, you're right. Because I was thinking about it. I'm like, now why wouldn't she want, like, why would she go MIA? Why would she ghost them? Because she already put out there who she really is.
Yeah.
So
She's
why
like,
is
let
it
me
now?
just, yeah, she's like, let me just,
Oh,
let's
okay.
just, yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah. I do. This is like one of the only times I've actually felt like kind of bad for the person that got catfish because I feel like he was kind of genuine. He wasn't just looking for like a fling. I think
No,
he really
for
liked
sure.
her. Yeah.
For sure. He really liked her. I think that
Yeah.
they had a good connection. I think that she got him through some bad times. He got her through some bad times. And I think that that's actually like a pretty reoccurring theme on Catfish.
I think that's what he needed. He was
Yeah.
going through, right, a dark time, and she's who he needed for the time, not
Right.
permanently in his life.
People come into your life
Oh boy, I knew this was coming. I knew it.
for a reason, a
Mhm.
season,
Mhm.
or a lifetime.
I knew this was coming. As soon as I said it, I'm like, season. She's gonna say it. Season.
I hope you really enjoyed our first episode of Catfish Trash Talk. We had so much fun doing it. We'll be here every
Yeah.
single Monday. And, we're going to have tons of social media coming at you. But for now, just follow us at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram and Twitter and Stereo. And Noelle is at Noe Girl. Check out other podcasts, 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk, Teen Mom Trash Talk. I'm a stand-up comedian here in New York City. You can check out all of my upcoming shows at TraceyCarnazzo.com.
What?
All of our info. It's
Yeah.
in the show notes.
Show notes.
Thank you guys for listening. We absolutely love every single one of you. And it's very important as a new show to get tons of 5-star ratings and amazing reviews telling us what you love about the podcast. Thank you guys so much for being here. We love you. See you next week.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.